What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? It has been a minute since we've got to see you guys' faces, comments, all that good stuff. It is your girl, Bree.
It's your boy, Ned.
And we are here with the Married as Fuck podcast. Oops. No, but it's been a minute, y'all. Y'all know how it is. We have life, we have kids. And we had to step back just for a second just to make sure we were good, kids were good. But we are back and we are here on our podcast. And we are excited to be back. We are on the NMC Network. Shout out to my brothers over there and my sisters. Shout out real quick to a couple other things that is about to go down on the NMC Network that I'm excited about and I cannot wait for y'all to be a part of. Is something that I think as women we are going to appreciate. So stay tuned for that. So let's hop into this week's subject. Okay. As you can see at the bottom, juggling marriage and children. Let's pause for a prayer.
Prayer, that part.
Let's have prayer. Bow your heads right now. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead, pray.
Amen.
All right. So, no one told us when we got married and decided to start popping babies out that
it comes with a lot.
It does, y'all. Listen, for a person, I had a child prior to our marriage, but it is not the same. Like, it ain't the same. When we got married, Kenny was 6. 6? Yeah, wow. 6. He was 6, about to be 7. And it was just easy. Like, it was easy. It ain't easy no more. It ain't easy.
No, it was easy. I didn't have kids like that.
Like that?
I didn't have no kids. I mean, not like that.
Oh, I didn't have no
kids. I didn't have no kids at all. I didn't have no real big responsibilities. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it was a lot easier to do different things.
Make moves. It was easy to, do stuff. People take one kid. Now, when you start getting up there and kids, you got to
separate them through the city.
You gonna go over that granny house, you going over that granny house. That's how it be. Now, being married, you gotta find we've learned over 9 years that you have to find time for each other, or you will lose yourself and your marriage just based off of kids.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, you will lose. You can, because it was like that in the beginning.
Y'all, he didn't want me no more. It was all about Siri. It was all about.
I used to get cussed out.
He didn't want me
about different things. I'm like, I thought this was I was supposed to be doing. I thought that I was supposed to be loving her and all that good stuff.
Which he was. Clarence is an excellent father, y'all. Don't ever get it twisted. He is the best daddy that our kids can have, period. But of course, me being a new mom again, I was going through postpartum and it was just hard. I felt like all the attention was going to the baby and I was just left.
You weren't left. It wasn't that. I don't know. I was trying to learn it.
He was. It is. It's definitely a learning curve, especially when you go from just having one child like I did. It was just me and him. It was all about me and him, or it was him and my mom. He was gone. But when it becomes a in-house, you and your partner and your children every day.
Yeah, every day. Some things become routine.
Yeah.
You go to work, you come home, you cook, you put the kids to sleep, and you might have a little bit of energy for yourself, maybe not, and you might fall asleep, wake up, like what happened, all those real deal things,
Yeah. mouth wide open, just horrible. Like kids are a full-time job in themselves. Don't let nobody tell you that they ain't. Especially when you work a full-time job and then you come home and gotta do, like he said, you gotta cook, you cleaning up, you doing homework for them babies that got homework. Then they gotta tell you about their day. And they don't know how to like make it a short, condensed version. They gotta like tell you every detail.
All the details.
Details. Yes. And then they want to jump on you, use him as a human, what is it, obstacle course? Little gym thing.
Yeah.
Little gymnasium over here. Yeah, it's not. And then when you have daddy's girls, like we do, both of our girls are daddy's girls. They are all about daddy. Wherever daddy is going, they going. If daddy's in the room, they about to go in the room. If daddy about to walk out the door, they are another me. Where you going when you come back? Who you going? Who you going with? Can I go? That's them all day. But it's as it's gotten older, I think it's gotten a little bit more easier. No.
I guess a little bit. A little bit. I could say it have its days, but then some days, nah.
Yeah, because okay, so we have so my oldest daughter, Cyree, she sometimes co-slept with us when we were first married. We first had her, and she would sleep in the bed, and either it would be me in the bed and she would sleep, and Clarence would find like a couch something to sleep on, or it'd be him in the bed because I was working third shifts, and I would have nowhere to sleep, and she would take over our bed. Well, some strange reason that has started to happen. With the youngest, she thinks she's supposed to sleep in our bed. Now, mind you, love my kids. I love them. But y'all know Skylar. Y'all seen Skylar. All y'all people out there know Skylar is not a little kid. She not little. Okay, Skylar. She's short like her mama. She is, but she heavy, and she sleep crooked.
Yeah, she sleep different.
And it's just not comfortable. Like you can't. There's no juggling that. Okay, having children sleep in the bed with you. You go to bed. It's just you and your spouse. You wake up. It's a kid over here and a kid down here. How you gonna juggle that?
Yeah, it's real. It's real. It's different. Juggling that. It's hard work.
And then of course it's the juggling the time. The us time.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's a good part to talk about.
So, will you start with the us time? Yeah,
like with date nights or things like that. I think having kids and trying to remind yourself that you have to feed your relationship can be a juggle at times. Definitely, if you're exhausted, if you're emotionally drained or what else? You say emotionally. Just say let's start this physically. What if you're just really tired? You have to really try to juggle this thing. Like, do I do this today, or do I just focus on myself? But then sometimes that can cause tension inside of a relationship.
Yeah,
that part.
Yeah. So just being okay. So being married, and y'all let us know. I have arguments come about in a relationship, and it don't even be based off of you and your spouse having an issue. It's based off of the lack of time, should I say. Yeah. Like, mind you, when we were dating and we were just starting our marriage, we had nothing but time. It was just me and him. Of course, I had Kenny, but it was easier to navigate me and him. Kenny had, when he would go with his dad and my mom or like his aunts and uncles, it was just a lot easier to navigate me and Clarence. Once we started having children of our own, it became harder because it was just me and him and our nucleus family, which were the people in our home. And then we had our kids, our people call them stair steppers, because we had them like a year and a half apart, basically, almost 2 years apart. So there was never in the like 5 years, the first 5 years we were married, that we weren't pregnant or in diapers, right? So and then one was coming out of a bottle, one was taking a bottle, one was going out of a bottle, one was taking a bottle. So like it was always about the kids, and that kind of took a toll on our marriage because we were mainly focused on the kids. And I don't know, for me, I'll let him tell his. I I took him focusing on providing for the family as him not wanting me as his wife. I'm like, hey, I had the kids. I'm the one that gave you these kids. Now, what about me? But he sees it different,
right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I thought I always think like this, and I'm working on it. I thought, for all my men out there, that had kids with someone, if you're married, not married, however you want to look at it, when you have kids as a man, you say, I have to really provide now. I'm not saying it wasn't important then, but when you have a kid, it's like it's some pressure that's applied. Mm-hmm. And I wish I would have known what I know kind of now before I started to have kids. But once I had my first kid, I was on the go. I was like working 3 jobs. I was working. Mm-hmm. And so I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do. But then, like she said, it started to definitely take a toll because I'm fighting with her just because I'm tired because I didn't work 3 jobs. And she like, when we going to do this? Or when we going to go out? When are we going to just spend a little time together? And I'm like, I don't know. I got to go to work tomorrow. I got to work. And I got to close tonight.
Or he would come home and he would put Sari on his chest and like it would just be out. Like lights out, lights. It's just no me for him. That's basically what it is. It was for me in my head, it was all about Sari. And I mean, I guess because she was his first daughter, those girls do something to you, men. I don't know what they do, but the little girls, the daughter, the eyes, they get you. They had you wrapped around them pinkies, and Sari had him wrapped around her entire pinky, and she still do.
Whatever. Whatever.
As she still do. But so we literally had to girls are different. I don't know what it is. They take the shine from any and everybody. And they know it too. They know it. But our learning as we got older and got more into our marriage, we learned that taking the time for us was a must, because I would feel as if I'm not wanted, but he would feel the same way. Just me working, taking care of the kids, I would be tired, not keeping myself up, like looking like craziness. And because I felt like I had the kids, you was gonna take me with my hair looking crazy or not take me at all.
Yeah, man, she crazy. That sounds crazy, don't it?
But
so even with the kids, when we had her, when I had my first kid, you know what I mean, I was more into like working out real heavy. So it was different things. So if I'm not working, I'm working out. I was working out really hard, and I used to just spend a lot of time doing that as well. So that caused a lot of, like I want to be in shape, but I got to keep stopping because you keep calling me talking about this or talking about that. So it was a lot of juggling, or we fought about that kind of stuff too. Mm-hmm. It was like you working too much, you work out too much. Damn, where am I at?
Bruh, he would leave. Listen, I had 3 kids at the time, and he would go to work. Was I working? I think I was. Listen, Marcel. No.
Get yourself together.
No, the hair was not going to be done because I was tired. Okay. I was tired. I had all these children, and your boy over here was either at work, in the gym, or in the basement working out or running. He ran like 3 to 4 times a day. Okay. I get you need the gym time. I understand that.
Yeah, that part's important.
Whatever. Listen, I get you need your gym time. But look, you can have your gym time, yeah. But then you say gym time, and then you go down in the basement and you already got a home gym. Then you gonna go running around the neighborhood. What that leave me?
I mean, hey, I was trying to do my thing. I was trying to do my thing, man, and trying to keep up.
You know what? Marcel, first off, hocus pocus. First off, I listen. No, he wasn't. He was over here looking crazy. He didn't get no haircut. His beard wasn't cut. He was over here looking like he was going through the go through.
I wasn't going through. I was putting myself through training. You know, as men, we ain't trying to be cute when we work out. No, some people are. For me, I was getting down, getting gritty. You know what I mean?
He was built just for me, but still, he was looking a little crazy.
I mean, I still have my crazy looking moments.
He do, but he getting it together. You know what I'm saying?
5 jobs, bro. I gave it up. 5?
Oh, you was just making her. Okay.
Do your thing, brother. Do your thing.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I could because I was. Them college days, I had 4, 5 jobs.
She was working like crazy.
I was working like crazy, and I don't think I could do it. Again, I'm not about that work life. So, well, I'm about that work life. I work now, but I'm not about that like
it's a new
4,
time.
5, 6, 7, 8 outside the house jobs. Give me my online stuff, the things that I can do at home, and I'm good. I got one job and I got several outside incomes. But yeah, so juggling the kids, juggling a marriage, you have to learn how to refocus. And sometimes, because life is like ongoing and never stops, it doesn't cease.
Never ever stops.
Ever.
You could be sick and you still gotta juggle responsibilities. You could be down, and like if you hurt, you gotta get back up.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be down to your worst. You gotta go in the bathroom and say, "All right, I got this. Let's go." Because your kids don't care about that.
No.
Or your job, they're not gonna say, "Yeah, take your time." They don't care about you like that.
They don't. Yes. So we try to do date night at least once to twice every 2 weeks. We gotta, schedule babysitters and stuff like that. But I agree. Date night is beyond important. I've tried to do some random ones here. Let me tell you, that pandemic had people doing some inventive things to make sure that you had your time. I tried to do a little date night here in our bedroom. That got ruined by our kids.
They coming out the woodworks. You ain't been by me all day.
They bothered us all day. They see this steak and this shrimp, and they all about what's on our plate. Okay?
Yeah, and every now and then, spending a little money is real important.
It is.
Even though I'm one person that I dislike spending a lot of money. When we went to Vegas, y'all, man, I looked at that bill. It was like almost $200.
We went to Roof Chris, y'all. It was for my birthday. It was the 35th birthday, and I wanted to go there. But look, I didn't pay attention to how high the prices was. I didn't know everything. Yes, she did. Yep, what happened in Vegas did not stay in Vegas for y'all. Y'all brought home a whole kid.
Man. Hey, I mean, Vegas, anything is possible, you know?
Yeah, you know what? So it's easy. Do you have more than one kid? Because if so, listen, we be trying to get these kids on a routine. Now, mind you, if they don't have naps, instead they in school all day, they don't have no nap, they get showers, food, they'll pass out. But sometimes I swear they be sneaking energy drinks because they be on 1,000. They be on 1,000.
They be on
yes,
you do. They be on 1,000 watts. I think I had an energy drink one time, and my daughter got a hold of it, and I didn't know she drunk it, bro. Let me tell you.
Oh my God, Skylar, she
was on doing everything.
How does a 4-year-old loosen the pipes underneath the sink?
I think she got a hold of the energy drink, y'all. Because the oldest was washing dishes, and he's like, it's leaking all over the floor. I'm like, what? What do you mean? You know what I mean? And then juggling that, I had to be a handyman.
Oh Lord, yeah, he a plumber. Listen,
dude, I had to fix the pipes.
He had to fix the pipes. I don't know how she did that, but she literally almost dismantled our whole.
Yeah, the kids.
Yeah,
I be ready to move out. I be ready to move out.
He say all the time, I'm about to go get me a 1-bedroom. Well, you about to share this 1-bedroom because you ain't leaving me in the house with these kids.
I told her she could have the house, the kids, and the cars. I'll go ahead and start all the way over.
Exactly. Exactly. Listen.
That's how I be feeling.
It be days.
You ready to cuss them out?
Days.
Straight up.
Like I can't. Yes, Sale. We know that is your mantra. That we need to get you a banner to hang outside of your house. FTK.
Man. Leave them in the house, come back, it's a wrap.
Listen,
can't leave our kids in the house.
We can't even leave our kids in the house just to go outside.
Man, my son be going through it.
Oh, yeah.
I go outside, this dude start going crazy. Daddy, you're leaving me. Where are you going? I'm like, dude, can I get something from the trunk?
See, it's that separation anxiety. Let me tell you, the pandemic has gotten our kids spoiled to where we can't really leave them like that. They was with us so much as everybody's kids was with them during this time. Yeah. You actually had to be a parent.
Shit, you got tired of being a parent. Sit your ass. So I don't want to help you with your homework. Get away from me. I don't care. Fail. You know what I mean? You was right there on the edge. Everybody failing in this house. I don't want to read another book. The teachers better not send another packet.
Dude, and it was hard because we were both in the school system. So we got to teach our kids and y'all kids at the same time. And it's like, you know what?
Man, online.
Listen, we will out a sign, a cardboard sign. They got stuff with them. They got attachments and all that other stuff.
They will talk your ear off.
Listen, we be about that. We be about that.
Yeah.
I know, Danny. Oh my God, like it's just too much. Just too much. But the pandemic had our kids spoiled. Period. Like they didn't really go with nobody, clearly. They were here with us every day in, day out for a whole year.
Wow. I forgot about that. It was intense. I was here for a whole year.
A whole year.
I was going through it.
Clarence, I think he had nervous breakdown when he found out we weren't going back to school.
They said everything is shut down. What? I gotta sit in this house and do nothing? And then we was worried about people burning our stuff up. That made me sick. Let a nigga try me today. Come over here my way. You know what I mean? I got something for you. I'm sick of looking at the walls too.
Oh my God. Listen.
That's how I felt.
Listen, it was bad. It was bad. But we learned a lot.
Yeah.
We learned a lot. Don't come for autumn. Don't come for autumn. It be them little ones. It be them last born girls that have you second guessing your life. Like, do I really? I might need to do a couple months in jail for this. Like, you be second guessing everything. Let me see. We got lucky. Our daycare is a home provider, and he still went 2 days a week. He was the only kid there. Girl, listen.
I don't think we had.
We've never had home providers. It's always been there. And when they shut down, they shut down. When I say when they open back up, oh my God.
Man, packing everything. We packing overnight clothes for school.
We could not wait to send them back to the daycare. We had masks on deck. You want masks? We got masks. Like,
yeah. Wrap a shirt around your face.
No, I got to go.
Grab that blanket. If you forgot your mask, put it around your neck. It was real. Come on.
Oh my goodness. Listen.
Juggling.
It was a struggle. But then we never realized how much time we put into our kids, or actually how much time our kids spend outside of the home that we don't get to pour into our kids. So noticing that we were spending time with them on the laptop, doing homework, eating dinner, trying to make sure that they had entertainment, making sure we was good because we were going crazy because we were in the house. Like, we couldn't go nowhere. Clarence would try and leave to go do something.
Man, I was trying to do some orders. Hey, I was working from my phone, so I had a hustle going on. I mean, I could make good money in a day. And they like, you going out there in the pandemic? Look, I'm about to get this money. He
would leave me. I'm gone. I'm about to go work. Wait, what?
Yeah, it'll challenge you, man. It'll make you know if you're gonna make it or not. You know, so balancing that marriage, the intimacy, like not just, you know, sex and stuff, but the intimate part, you know, really spending time, because in that time you need each other. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
The world stop. Yeah. And all you have is your partner and your kids.
The grocery store.
And that part. the niggas fighting over
toilet tissue.
Nigga, get you like, hold the hell on, you can have it. Nigga, if it's that serious, we can cut it in half. Nigga, like, what? Hey, I was in the stores when this stuff was happening, man. I'm telling you, they taking all of them. Nigga, they had to put signs up. Only take one.
Man.
So it was real, man.
It was real. It was real, and it was eye-opening because you never knew how important the person that you lay with at night is until the world shut down and y'all gotta spend 24/7 with each other. Like, no interruptions. No, babe, I gotta go to work. No, babe, I gotta go kick it with my dude. No, babe, I gotta go out with my girls. No, we about to go. No, it was, I'm waking up. Hey.
We did a lot. She was getting very creative. You see this wall behind us?
Listen.
She did that. I mean, like, she was like, this nigga, like, painting. She was like, we painting. I'm like, painting, nigga, I don't want to paint. She was like, but we, you know, she did this wall. We was painting the rooms. I mean, like, hold on. When did you become a home designer? Like, what?
Listen.
She was on it.
Listen.
Monopoly. Man, that part.
I'm scared to play Monopoly. That's a dangerous game. You can lose relationships and everything over Boardwalk and Park Place. I'm just saying, like, it's real out here.
That's a punchline. That's a good punchline.
You can lose relationships. That and Uno. I wasn't messing with it. Listen, we was already on edge, not bringing games in at all. But Marcel, you said a real thing, so I'm gonna pop this up real quick. He said marriage and pandemic has been very hard. He didn't get tired of Danielle, which he shouldn't. Don't get tired of my friend or anything. It was just hard to find time because I was working so much while tending the kids at home virtually and eating. By the time I looked up, she sleep. I'm working other jobs trying to get money. It was crazy. It was crazy. That was him. But you know what? The crazy part about it is, even during the pandemic, his job at the time was paying him.
Yeah, they was, huh? They was paying me. I just needed a little bit more.
He was getting paid the entire time. So money flow never stopped. Money flow never stopped. And that was a blessing. Let me tell you. Because
a lot of people was blessed.
A lot of people was blessed during the pandemic.
I mean, got money.
People was balling out here during the pandemic.
I mean, I don't think that. Well, yeah, that's
no. It was some people was balling
out of control.
I
mean, we literally had money flow coming from everywhere,
every direction. It was ridiculous.
That was dope.
You know what? Yes, and that was his. That was his. It was all about making sure the money never stopped, because even though the world stopped, they were still expecting our light bill to be on time, the gas bill, the rent. They weren't playing. They was not playing.
And don't trust them when they say, "Oh, well, we'll pay for that." Yeah, they'll trick you. Yeah, in businesses.
Yes, Danny, it did, because I was a consumer. Shout out to Danny. She be making my shirts. You see it? Y'all see it right there?
Nobody see that. What?
Oh my god, y'all see it? Of course.
I didn't even know she made this dope. I'm gonna need some hoodies made. Yeah.
All of my shirts, my vinyl, my printed shirts. Danny be making them. Listen, she dope. So shout out to her. If y'all need anything, go holler at her. Go holler at her.
Like, if you had small businesses, I know Juggling, that was real, because we do a health business. And that's all I heard her on the phone talking about.
Listen, I was out here hustling because all I had was time. That's the thing that pandemic gave us. It gave us time. It gave you time to nurture the inner part of you that regularly outside of the pandemic we wouldn't been able to, because everything else is focused on everything else except for what it needs to be focused on. At the end of the day, we were not made to live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, that's true. But it's hard to break that glass ceiling, man.
It's
or reprogram
so yourself. It's so hard. It is. You as a man, like Marcel said, as men, y'all are programmed to make sure that y'all provide for your family by any means necessary. And as a woman, it is my natural flow of life to nurture our children and to make sure he is good as my husband. That's what I'm supposed to do. But the pandemic taught us something different. I'm a hustler. I hustled when it was just me and Kenny, and I had to provide for him. And I hustled when we first got married. And I let a lot of that die because I got accustomed to being taken care of, just the flow of life. Which happens, especially when you have children, you get married, and you just start building a routine. Like,
that's how it go. Get them doing them extra apps, man. You bring that money in for sure. Bring that money in for real.
That's right. Buy my friend something.
They will hit you with something. Can I do this? And then you like, hold on.
Yeah.
Because even like right now, like in the shift, it's a shift going on around here.
Mm.
And I'm like, she like, well, we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. And
but
I'm like,
it's things that are commonplace for a household.
It is common, but it was a point in time when my drive was all the way far yonder. And now it's like my drive is still there, but it's not I'm not in the fast lane right now.
But I think even with juggling, since we're still talking about juggling, sometimes it's hard for me or him, honestly him.
Oh, made a balance. To
balance that work and then that extra time. Because when Clarence has his mindset on something, it cannot be deterred. If he has a certain amount of money he's trying to make, he don't care how many hours it takes to make it, he is making it.
Yeah.
And that puts his body, his health, all that, he will put it on the line to make that goal. And as a wife, it's hard to just sit back. Yeah, of course I need that money. Yeah, we need that money. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to save. We got trips. We got this. Everything that I want to do with this money, yes. But then do I take the money over my husband being down? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the juggle part of that I just can't. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I can't deal with that. Like, I would rather you be home than you be out and then something happen. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you learn. As man, yes, go get that money, but then also take time to take care of yourself. So we got to juggle finances and our health, because without our health, we can't make the money. You know what I mean?
Right.
With our wives or girlfriends or whatever pouring into us the right way and holding us up, or just being our backbone, our soundboard, we're not really going to make the money we want to make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when things are in alignment, man, you like, bro, I done made so much money, and my wife, she been like my best supporter. She been pushing me in ways that I could never imagine. You know what I mean? So it's so many different ways that we got to juggle that, you know, because during the pandemic, since we were talking about that, one thing we forgot is we got to take care of self. And we forgot what that is. Definitely as Black folk, we don't know how to take care of ourselves.
We don't.
And so we juggle our health, work, and the pressure that society say you got to do. You know what I mean? So many different things that come into play.
But that's all we've been taught from young age, that if you don't work, you don't eat.
I mean, it's true.
But I mean, in this day and age, I can be on a computer working and getting money out here.
No, you can make a lot more.
And I don't have to work hard.
Devices.
I don't have to work hard at all. But it's also just how you are mentally built, honestly, and what has been instilled in you. And as Black people, it might be some people of the paper color descent also.
They hustle too.
They hustle, they do.
But they
you know, too. But sometimes, you know, there are people that are giving things on a silver platter or that silver spoon in your mouth.
Or you would say they've been taught investments.
They have been.
They've been taught investments.
Which is what we don't teach our children as Black people, which we need to start. Because if I knew some stuff coming out of high school, it'd have been some decisions that I wouldn't have made that probably would have changed the, direction of some financial stuff. But God does everything in his own time. So I'm just trying to make sure that we teach our kids now about saving money, putting up money for long-term things and stuff like that. So getting back to
with the juggling, like marriage. So like, what has been some of the hardest things to juggle for you personally? You know, as a wife, a mother, and an entrepreneur. Like what?
Well, okay. So as a mother, I tend to the kids more because, like I said, it's my natural nature to make sure that they are good. From my 16-year-old all the way down to my 4-year-old. Mommy is mommy. And I'm always mommy. Never stop. Even when I'm at the school, kids they pull on you. Kids pull on your heartstrings. And that becomes hard when you have to turn mommy mode off. Even on our vacations, if we go somewhere or dinner, you find yourself talking about the kids that you just said I need to get away from. And that's hard as a mom to just shut mommy mode off. But then again, it's hard as a wife to sometimes turn wife mode on, even though I'm a wife 24/7, clearly. But there's a mindset I feel like that you have as a wife that you have to present to your husband, because mentally I have to be totally.
I'm gonna try that with the next dinner I go to. As soon as we start talking, I'm gonna hit her with that one.
You know what? Listen,
that's a hashtag.
Look, that is definitely a hashtag. That's definitely and we can't. Let me listen. Next week, y'all tune in next week. We got some stuff for y'all. But even in the intimate moments, if I hear a child, I'm done. Like, it's over. No, my baby is crying. But it's hard. It is hard for me to turn different modes off and to just be into a specific mode at that time. It's hard. He knows it. He hates it. He hates the fact that I can't do it. And that is difficult. That is difficult as a wife, because at the end of the day, before there were kids, it was me and him. And I got to get back to that. I have to train my mind and say, Shabri, it's you and Clarence. Not you, Clarence, Kenny, Cyree, Noah, and Skylar.
Man, yeah, that's true. It is. It's either I can disconnect quick. And that's something she try to keep. She always tell me you have to stay connected. But sometimes, like when I, like she said, when I get a task on my mind, so say if I'm making $1,000 this week, straight out the gates, I would literally go do that or get close to doing it. But once I disconnect, she'd be like, Come on, man. We got kids. Why is
you know what? We don't forget about y'all. But in our head, y'all are grown men. And y'all don't need as much attention
but you gotta
as the little people.
But you can't say that.
And I know I can't, but
it's a little steep. You walking on eggshells.
I'm not walking on eggshells.
Yeah, for sure.
But you got to see it from our end. As a mom, we literally take care of the children. That is what's in our forefront. Is little people. Shut up, Sal. You start stuff.
So we'll take care of the little people.
We take care of the little people. Okay? We take care of the little people. And in our mind, we're like, okay, he's an adult. He can handle himself. He can this, he can that, he can that. That is how we think. But not thinking as a person like, okay, he goes through things. He feels ways. Like the past couple weeks, my husband has emotions that I rarely see. He has them. He doesn't show emotion like that. And that's why it's so easy for us to not fully harp or jump on that fact, because if the kids is hurt, they crying. They don't feel good, they crying. If they're hungry, I'm hungry, and they will tell you they hungry until you give them something to eat. If he hungry, what we eating? If I say, I don't know, man, he gonna figure it out.
I mean, I'll figure it out.
If he's sick, I won't know he's sick until he going to the hospital. Like, it's certain things that we as wives sometimes forget because the person that's on this side is a grown man. But he still has feelings and he still has emotions. Even though he's strong, he still has things that he deals with. And I've been learning that these past couple weeks.
I mean, it's real. We need an outlet too. Because what happens when, like I said, when all these emotions start to come out like domino effect? Mm-hmm. Dominoes, you know what I mean? And we get angry, we upset, we might drop a tear or two, and we storming out the door. And you like, what the hell just happened? You know what I mean?
I am not talking in circles, Marcel. The real the real is that as a wife, especially when you have children, you forget about your husband. Because your mindset is now set on mommy mode 100% of the time. It definitely is. And even as a husband, I feel like it's not always set on the wife, because you are trying to provide for the family.
I mean, yeah, it could be like that.
It does. When the kid cry,
but I do know
the world shut down.
It shouldn't shut down. They don't shut down for me. They just gonna be crying. Definitely when you in the vein.
We're not talking about that.
Shit, they crying. Hold on. God damn.
We ain't. You know what?
And then you got to recreate it. You know what I mean? But anyway.
You know what, Sal? Listen. Ain't nobody about to forget about paying bills and putting food on the table around these parts. We're going to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And
that sounds good. Peanut butter. You only eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I don't eat peanut butter. You know what? I cook.
Can make they lungs strong. Exactly. Yeah, yes, it does. Build them up.
Don't agree.
That part.
Our kids have a different kind of cry though. They don't cry from far distance. They if you ignore them for a good 2 minutes, they coming up close and personal. Okay, we got different breeds of children nowadays. Okay, that's
they do come to the door.
I don't forget, Marcel. Get off of the. Oh, I don't forget about him. You just got me over here looking.
You got yourself. I didn't say.
I was trying to be honest about the way sometimes women think.
But think about this: how many times as men you rubbed your woman's feet, or you rubbed their back, or you probably ran them bath water. You try to give them a little, just a little bit more attention. You bought them random gifts, and things like that. Now, on the other hand, I lit candles and played some soft music, whatever. Most men do these things. But then the woman, she might forget, like she always says, she might not do those things. That's not.
But it's vice versa. It's both ends. When you looking at me like y'all looking at me like I'm crazy. It might not. Listen, it's times when men forget about their woman, that intimate time. It ain't all about sex. It's intimate time that you have with the woman that it can be easily forgotten because of the replacement of sex. Like, a lot of people mistake that for intimacy, and it's not at all. No, it's not, Sal. No, it is not.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. That'll start a war. Not again.
You know what, Antonio? You know what? Yes, y'all do. Y'all just do it when y'all sick and y'all don't feel good. And y'all want something. All that soft stuff. Yes, y'all do. Y'all do it. It is important. You know what? Y'all, all this stuff segue to next week. Be here on Monday next week, and we definitely gonna get into that. Yes. You know what? Say it again. But how often is the mama's feelings forgotten over the woman's? You know what?
There's been a lot of when we walk out the house and get that long text message. Now, I've been trying to hold this in for a month or a couple weeks, but I ain't want to say nothing. And then they spell it out. And you be like, but then your damn kids. You know what I mean? Like, I know for me personally, man, dealing with that one, she did my daughter, man. And so she always hit me with the long daughter text, and I'd be like, what you want me to do? She have her mama moment.
Listen, I can't be mama when daddy just be stepping in. So it be them girls had you ready to just give up and say, you know what, go with him. Go with him. Because that's how I be feeling sometimes.
Or when I'm on my rage moment with the kids and I gotta juggle that, she jump in. Even with the oldest, she used to jump in. I used to be real aggressive. She used to jump in. I had to juggle. Do I talk to him like a nigga off the street, or do I talk to him like father? Because father ain't working.
But you can't square up with a 6-year-old.
I ain't squaring up. We got a almost 17-year-old.
You ain't about to square up with my 17-year-old.
Hey, look, like I always say, you can get it too.
Whatever.
I'll fight you.
Whatever.
6,
whatever.
17, let's get it.
Your kids is different, Sam. Listen, I probably square with all them too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's my favorite line. Step outside.
He do. Like, why would you say that? Why we not squaring up with our kids? Like, but listen, the one kid he has not squared up with or said it to is Skylar. You know why? She might meet him in the street. I'm just saying that one may meet him in the street.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, they gonna square up.
She'll meet me. All right, let's go outside then, Daddy.
She definitely would, bruh.
Let's go outside then. She said, "I fight." That's her favorite line. I fight too, Daddy. Okay, I like it. You fight.
See, it be them last born ones. It be them last.
That's my oldest. She do that now.
Yep.
Daddy, am I talking a lot? Hell yes, you talking a lot. Ever since you got in the car, your mouth been running. You ain't shut up yet. I'm sorry, but I just got to tell you everything that's on my mind. Come on, you can't. And I just left for school with kids. Mr. Ned, can I get a hug? Can I? If I'm a kid, ask for a hug. You know.
Oh, don't do it, Maya. You always care about her. Oh.
But we gotta remember, it's gonna come a point in time. So they might not talk to us.
They might not. Yeah.
Everything, but I mean,
we in there now with our oldest. I be having to force him to talk.
I ain't forcing nobody to talk. I won't talk to you either. So it's a bad deal, literally.
You got a kid that you gotta force to talk, and you got a kid that won't tell you everything. So, so even as we speak now, our room is starting to become the children takeover. Clearly, our juggling is not good enough. We can't even get an hour to ourselves, y'all. A hour.
It's real. So the juggling is necessary. It's hard work. I know for me, sometimes it'd be hard because I just like to focus on one thing at a time. But being with her, she want me to fix the roof. I don't fix roofs. I call somebody. He know
I do it though.
But like, see, hold the hell on.
Listen.
How do that make a man look? You be like, babe, can you fix that? I really don't do that. Come home. I done fixed it.
I do it.
So what we doing?
But look, I love fixing, but you know I'm hands on.
But that's because your dad is like that.
My dad is the GOAT. Just saying.
But at the same time,
Clarence would rather spend money than DIY it. Like, let's fix it ourselves, babe, and put this money in our pocket.
Over the pandemic or during the summer, we fixed something.
Over the pandemic, we did a lot. I learned how to cut hair.
Cutting hair, barber.
I learned how to paint. What did we fix?
We fixed our bathroom.
Yeah, we fixed our bathroom. Did we fix the other bathroom too?
Man, we just fixed stuff.
We was fixing stuff.
We had to fix the water heater. Is that the water
heater? Yeah,
the
water heater.
Water heater just went out. What the hell?
We had to fix that. Look.
It's electric though.
Listen.
Learn something new.
Listen. We was getting them.
I'm used to the ones when you go down in the basement, turn the pilot on, you know what I mean? You got to hit it maybe with a little lighter or a little match and then light back up.
Not over here.
No, it won't work.
We had coils in there that was out.
Fry had to go underneath the house.
Listen, so with that being said, you know what? It is certain things that you should not DIY, but I be trying to save money. Listen, and if I can't call my daddy, I'm gonna figure out how to do it.
But then when she called her dad, y'all, it just made me look like
no, it don't.
It just make me look crazy.
No, it don't.
I don't like doing certain things.
My dad,
you don't know that,
loves showing people how to do things.
Well, yeah, but then he was trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Like, you can't do nothing. I be like, I can do something, but it ain't fixing water heaters. I could go and make some money.
Facts.
If we don't have the money, I get the money.
Facts.
Quickly. Survive.
But it's okay. Yeah. Everybody is not a person that wants to fix stuff. Like, you don't want to go on the roof. Understandable. I don't like going on a roof either, but I don't really want to pay $100 and some dollars to somebody.
No, I'd rather people that get on the roof and fall off the roof every now and then to get their ass up there on the roof. Because I ain't the one that's trying to fall.
Okay, I get some things I don't mind. Like, look, we tried to fix our toilet, y'all. So
we took the whole toilet apart.
We took the entire toilet apart. Got everything fixed on it.
The maintenance people. My mommy and daddy dummy mission, just don't know what the hell.
We was at Home Depot getting parts, don't know if they match. Y'all, I broke the toilet. Man, I popped off something that wasn't supposed to be popped off. What hurt? Listen, I popped something off that shouldn't have been popped off, and I had to pay to get the toilet fixed anyway.
See, we could have had it fixed that same day. I mean, we did everything right. Everything that we put together was right.
It was.
But it was just one
piece.
And so that's why I say I would call people that's experts at this, get the shit done and get them.
But at least I know how to fix the toilet. Like,
well, it's a survival thing. You know how to, fix the toilet.
Fix the toilet. That's about it.
Fix the toilet. So when you see all this juggling going on around here.
Yes. So juggling in marriage. And juggling with children.
It's a lot of work.
Juggling finances. Juggling, period. And I had to. Because it was water everywhere, Danny. It was water everywhere.
Water still leaking. What the hell you do? What we miss?
We could have used our bathroom.
Did you cut it off?
We had to go underneath the house to cut it off. Y'all, listen. that was an experience that I won't ever do again. Not doing it. But it's been real, y'all. It has been fun. I've missed y'all. I've missed the conversation. And I hope you guys meet us back here next Monday, 7:00 for our next topic. Which is his favorite topic.
First of all, don't put me out there like that. But like most men, yeah.
This is my lovely husband's favorite topic. And a couple of you men out there, I know it's y'all favorite topic too. So tune in next week at 7:00.
I was going down. It's about to get real.
It is definitely going to get real. It's going to be a lot. But we love y'all, and we will see y'all next week.
Thank you to all our listeners. Make sure you check out our social media platforms and our website. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with us. Please send us questions or topics that you would like to hear discussed. We'll see you next week. Peace.